Papilio is a genus in the swallowtail butterfly family, Papilionidae, as well as the only representative of the tribe Papilionini. The word Papilio is Latin for butterfly. The genus includes a number of well-known North American species such as the western tiger swallowtail, Papilio rutulus. Familiar species in Asia include the Mormons, Papilio polytes, Papilio polymnestor, Papilio memnon, and Papilio deiphobus. The orchard and Ulysses swallowtails in Australia, Papilio aegeus, Papilio Ulysses, respectively, and the citrus swallowtail of Africa, Papilio demodocus. Older classifications of the swallowtails tended to use a large number of rather small genera. More recent classifications have been more conservative, and as a result a number of former genera are now absorbed within Papilio. The genus, as recognized by modern systems, has about 200 members. The genus Chilasa is regarded as a subgenus of Papilio by some workers, as are the baggy-tailed swallowtails, Agehana, although the latter taxon is usually considered a subgenus of Chilasa. Many of the larvae resemble bird droppings during a development stage. Adults are edible to birds and some species are mimics. Now included in the genus Papilio are the former genera Achillides, Elepone, Druria, Heraclides, giant swallowtails, Menelades, Princeps, Terroris, tiger swallowtails, and Cynoprinceps. Ecology. In the Laval form, members of Papilio typically feed upon plants of Rutulus, including common ornamental and agriculturally important species such as citrus species, Morea species, Quassia species and Calodendrum species. Caterpillars sequester terpenoids from their diet to produce a foul-smelling oil used in defense. Species listed alphabetically within groups. Subgenus Papilionidae, 1758. Species group Macaon. Papilio alexana esper, 1800. Southern swallowtail. Papilio brevicaudis aundus, 1869. Short-tailed swallowtail. Papilio hospitin ge acuteni acute, 1839. Corsican swallowtail. Papilio indruriac ert, 1866. Indra swallowtail. Short-tailed black swallowtail, or cliff swallowtail. Papilio joni J. Heitzman, 1973. Ozark swallowtail. Papilio macaon linnaeus, 1758. Old World swallowtail. Common yellow swallowtail, or Artemisia swallowtail. Papilio polluxines fabricius, 1775. Black swallowtail. Eastern black swallowtail, or American swallowtail. Papilio Sahara obertha, 1879. Sahara swallowtail. Papilio zelicaun lucas, 1852. An east swallowtail, a western swallowtail. Subgenus Princeps hubner, 1807. Species group Antimachus. Papilio antimachus drury, 1782. Antimachus swallowtail, a giant African swallowtail. Species group Zalmoxus. Papilio Zalmoxus hewitson, 1864. Giant blue swallowtail. Species group Nereus. Papilio aristophontes obertha, 1897. Papilio charipus westward, 1843. Tailed green-banded swallowtail. Papilio krapkowski Suffet, 1904. Broad green-banded swallowtail, a Krapkowski's green-banded swallowtail. Papilio krapkowskoides dorus, 1952. Broadly green-banded swallowtail. Papilio desmondi van Sommeren, 1939. Desmond's green-banded swallowtail. Papilio hornemani distant, 1879. Horneman's green-banded swallowtail, a Horneman's swallowtail. Papilio interjectana Wainwright, 1995. Van Sommeren's green-banded swallowtail. Papilio Nereus linnaeus, 1758 Green-banded swallowtail, narrow-banded green swallowtail, or African blue-banded swallowtail. Papilio Sosia Rothschild and Jordan. 1903 Medium green-banded swallowtail. Papilio Thirawi Karsh. 1900. Papilio Euphipa 1961. Papilio wilsoni Rothschild. 1926. Species group. Sinatha. Papilio Analdiana Wainwright. 1995. Papilio Sinatha fabricius. 1793 Mimetic swallowtail. Papilio plagiatus aurivilius. 1898 Mountain mimetic swallowtail. Species group. Dardanus. Papilio Constantinus Ward. 1871 Constantine's swallowtail. Papilio Dardanus Brown. 1776 Mocha swallowtail. Flying handkerchief, or African swallowtail. Papilio Delalande Goddard. 1824. Papilio Forkers Kramer. 1775. Apple green swallowtail, a green-banded swallowtail. Papilio Rex Obertha. 1886 Regal swallowtail. Species group. Zenobia. Papilio Cyproeophila Butler. 1868 Common white-banded swallowtail. Papilio Fernandis Frustorfer. 1903. Papilio Philippri Suffert. 1904. Papilio Gallianus distant. 1879 Narrow-banded swallowtail. Papilio Mechoweed Delwitz. 1881. Papilio Mechoanus Delwitz. 1885. Papilio Nobitia Suffert. 1904 Volta swallowtail. Papilio Zenobia fabricius. 1775 Zenobia swallowtail. Species group. Demodocus. Papilio Demodocus esper. 1799 Citrus swallowtail. Citrus butterfly, orange dog, or Christmas butterfly. Papilio Demolius Linnaeus. 1758. Common. Lime swallowtail, a lime butterfly. Papilio Erythonioides Gross-Smith. 1891. Papilio Gross-Smithy Rothschild. 1926. Papilio Moron Darwina Gross-Smith. 1891 Madagascar Emperor. Species group. Escherioids. Papilio Escherioides Trimin. 1868 White-banded swallowtail. Papilio Fuliborni Karsh. 1900. Papilio Jacksoni Sharp. 1891 Jackson's swallowtail. Papilio Sierstati Aurivilius. 1908 Kilimanjaro swallowtail. Species group. Auribazus. Papilio Epiphorbus Bois Duval. 1833. Papilio nobilis Rogenhofer. 1891 Noble swallowtail. Papilio Auribazus Bois Duval. 1836. Species group. Hesperus. Papilio Euphrana Trimin. 1868 Forest swallowtail, a bush kite. Papilio Hesperus Westwood. 1843 Emperor swallowtail. Papilio horribilis Butler. 1874. Papilio pelagurus Butler. 1896. Species group. Menestheus. Papilio lolmieri distant. 1874 Central Emperor swallowtail. Papilio Menestheus Drury. 1773 Western Emperor swallowtail. Papilio Ophidocephalus Obertha. 1878 Emperor swallowtail. Species group. Incertae sedis. Papilio Andronicus Ward. 1871. Papilio chitandensis Biber de Souza and Fernandez. 1966. Papilio Leucoterenia Rothschild. 1908 Cream-banded swallowtail. Papilio Lusvii Schroeder and Treadaway. 1991. Papilio McKinnoni Sharp. 1891 McKinnon's swallowtail. Papilio Mangora Hewitson. 1875 Mangora swallowtail. Papilio Manlius fabricius. 1798. Papilio Micropstorus. 1951. Papilio nobischer Burger, 1974. Papilio forbanta Linnaeus, 1771. Papillon Lapacha. Species group, Demolion. Papilio Demolion Kramer, 1776. Banded swallowtail. Papilio Euchinagweran Menville, 1829. Papilio Jigan C. and R. Felder, 1864. Papilio Leomden Moore, 1875. Malabar banded swallowtail. Species group, Inactus. Papilio inactus Maclay, 1826. Dingy swallowtail. Species group, Aegeus. Papilio Aegeus Donovan, 1805. Orchard swallowtail. Papilio Bridget Matthew, 1886. Papilio Erskine Matthew, 1886. Papilio Gambricius Kramer, 1777. Papilio Anopinatus Butler, 1883. Papilio Ptolicus Godman and Salvin, 1888. Papilio Tidius C. and R. Felder, 1860. Papilio Waymary Niepolt, 1914. Papilio Woodfordy Godman and Salvin, 1888. Woodford swallowtail. Species group, Godefroy. Papilio Amanthor Bois Duval, 1859. Norfolk swallowtail. Papilio Godefroy Semper, 1866. Godefroy's swallowtail. Papilio Schmeltzy Herrick Schaefer, 1869. Species group, Polytes. Papilio Ambrax Bois Duval, 1832. Ambrax butterfly. Papilio Festus Guerin Menville, 1830. Papilio Polites Linnaeus, 1758. Common Mormon. Species group, Castor. Papilio Castor Westwood, 1842. Common Raven. Papilio Dravidarum Wood Mason, 1880. Malabar Raven. Papilio Mahadeva Moore, 1879. Burmese Raven. Species group, Fuscus. Papilio Albinus Wallace, 1865. Papilio Antonio Hewitson, 1875. Papilio Diophantus Groves Smith, 1883. Papilio Fuscus Goes, 1779. Canopus butterfly. Papilio Hipponus C. and R. Felder, 1862. Papilio Jordani Frustorfer, 1906. Jordan's swallowtail. Papilio nobili Deniseville, 1889. Papilio Pitmani Elwis and Deniseville, 1887. Papilio Prexaspis C. and R. Felder, 1865. Andaman Helen. Papilio Sacontala Hewitson, 1864. Species group, Helenus. Papilio Helenus Linnaeus, 1758. Red Helen. Papilio Iswara White, 1842. Great Helen. Papilio Iswarwoodies Frustorfer, 1898. Papilio Nephelus Bois Duval, 1836. Yellow Helen. Papilio Nubula Stordinger, 1895. Papilio Satispes C. and R. Felder, 1865. Species group, Memnon. Papilio Acheron Groves Smith, 1887. Acheron swallowtail. Papilio Ascalaphus Bois Duval, 1836. Ascalaphus swallowtail. Papilio Deiphobus Linnaeus, 1758. Papilio Forbesy Groves Smith, 1883. Papilio Lampsacus Bois Duval, 1836. Papilio Loie Druce, 1873. Asian swallowtail. A great yellow Mormon. Papilio Mayo Atkinson, 1873. Andaman Mormon. Papilio Memnon Linnaeus, 1758. Great Mormon. Papilio Ena Mouse Goddard, 1819. Papilio polymnestor Kramer, 1775. Blue Mormon. Papilio Rumains Ovia Schultz, 1821. Scarlet Mormon. A red Mormon. Species group, Protona. Papilio Alkmaner C. and R. Felder, 1864. Redbreast. Papilio macillentus Janssen, 1877. Papilio protina, Spangle. Papilio taiwanus Rothschild, 1898. Formosan swallowtail. Species group. Boots. Papilio boots westward, 1842. Tailed redbreast. Papilio elwesi leech, 1889. Papilio marahosharaki and sonan, 1934. Subgenus. Chilasa Moore, 1881. Species group. Agestore. Papilio agestore gray, 1831. Tawny mime. Papilio episides Hewitson, 1864. Lesser mime. Papilio slateri Hewitson, 1853. Blue striped mime. Species group. Clytia. Papilio Clytia Linnaeus, 1758. Common mime. Papilio paradoxa. Zinken, 1831. Great mime. Species group. Veorvis. Papilio Veorvis Hewitson, 1865. Species group. Laglaise. Papilio Laglaise de Poisset, 1877. Papilio moerneri Aurelius, 1919. Papilio Taboro Ribba, 1907. Species group. Unnamed. Papilio carolinensis Jumelon, 1967. Papilio osmana Jumelon, 1967. Subgenus. Achillides hubner, 1819. Species group. Paris. Papilio arcturus westward, 1842. Blue peacock. Papilio B. Anna Kramer, 1777. Chinese peacock. Papilio Chickinidae, 1992. Papilio dialis leech, 1893. Southern Chinese peacock. Papilio doddsy Janet, 1896. Papilio elephana doubleday, 1845. Yellow-crested spangle. Papilio hoppo Matsumura, 1908. Papilio Kana C. and R. Felder, 1864. Papilio Krishna Moore, 1857. Krishna peacock. Papilio longi macula Z. G. Wang and Y. NIU. 2002. Papilio Mayaki Menetrias, 1859. Papilio Paris Linnaeus, 1758. Paris peacock. Papilio Polyctor Bois Duval, 1836. Common peacock. Species group. Palinurus. Papilio Blume Bois Duval, 1836. Peacock a green swallowtail. Papilio Buddha westward, 1872. Malabar banded peacock. Papilio Crino fabricius, 1793. Common banded peacock. Papilio Palinurus fabricius, 1787. Emerald swallowtail. Species group. Unnamed. Papilio Chikai Igarashi, 1965. Luzon peacock swallowtail. Papilio Lorquinianus C. and R. Felder, 1865. Papilio pneumogony Honraith, 1890. Papilio Paranthus fabricius, 1787. Papilio Pericles Wallace, 1865. Species group. Ulysses. Papilio Montrouzieri Bois Duval, 1859. Papilio Savanius Obertha, 1886. Papilio Ulysses Linnaeus, 1758. Ulysses. Mountain blue. Blue emperor, or blue mountain swallowtail. Subgenus. Heraclides hubner, 1819. Species group. Anchicyades. Papilio Anchicyades esper, 1788. Ruby spotted swallowtail, a red spotted swallowtail. Papilio Chias yards westward, 1872. Papilio epinetus Hewitson, 1861. Papilio Aerostratus westward, 1847. Aerostratus swallowtail. Papilio Hyperson Kramer, 1775. Papilio acidorus doubleday, 1846. Papilio oxyneus. Gaia, 1827. Papilio Pelaus fabricius, 1775. Papilio ruggieri Bois du Val, 1836. Species group: Thoas. Papilio andrimon. Hubner, 1823. Bahaman swallowtail. Papilio androgeus Kramer, 1775. Androgeus swallowtail. Queen page, or queen swallowtail. Papilio aristodemus esper, 1794. Shaw's swallowtail or island swallowtail. Papilio aristogodart, 1819. Scarce Haitian swallowtail. Papilio astylus godart, 1819. Broad-banded swallowtail or astylus swallowtail. Papilio caguanibus poe, 1852. Poe's black swallowtail. Papilio cresfontes Kramer, 1777. Giant swallowtail. Papilio homo Thoas Rothschild and Jordan, 1906. Papilio Marcaunides esper, 1796. Papilio Melonius Rothschild and Jordan, 1906. Papilio ornithion Bois du Val, 1836. Ornithion swallowtail. Papilio Pion Bois du Val, 1836. Papilio rumico. Shiriwa and Grisham, 2014. Papilio the Cites Fabricius, 1775. The Cites swallowtail, a false androgeus swallowtail. Papilio Thoas Linnaeus, 1771. Thoas swallowtail, a king swallowtail. Species group: Torquatus. Papilio Garlepi Stordinger, 1892. Garleps swallowtail. Papilio hectorides esper, 1794. Papilio himeros hopfer, 1865. Himeros swallowtail. Papilio Lamarque Stordinger, 1892. Papilio Torquatus Kramer, 1777. Torquatus swallowtail. Species group: Unnamed. Papilio ochinamensis frustorfer, 1898. Subgenus: Pteriscopoly, 1777. Species group: Troilus. Papilio palamedes drori, 1773. Palamedes swallowtail, a laurel swallowtail. Papilio Troilus Linnaeus, 1758. Spicebush swallowtail. Species group: Glaucus. Papilio Alexias hopfer, 1866. Mexican tiger swallowtail. Papilio appalachiensis. Pavelan and Wright, 2002. Appalachian tiger swallowtail. Papilio canadensis Rothschild and Jordan, 1906. Canadian tiger swallowtail. Papilio esperanza butyl spaca, 1975. Esperanza swallowtail. Papilio Eurymedon Lucas, 1852. Pale swallowtail, a pallid tiger swallowtail. Papilio Glaucus Linnaeus, 1758. Eastern tiger swallowtail. Papilio multicardata Kirby, 1884. Two-tailed swallowtail. Papilio pilumnus Bois du Val, 1836. Three-tailed tiger swallowtail. Papilio rutulus Lucas, 1852. Western tiger swallowtail. Species group: Zagreus. Papilio Barcus, C. and R. Felder, 1865. Papilionini Pult, 1909. Papilio Zagreus Doubleday, 1847. Species group: Scamander. Papilio Birchalley Hewitson, 1863. Papilio Hellenicus Hewitson, 1868. Papilio Scamander Bois du Val, 1836. Papilio Xanthoplora Godman and Salvin, 1868. Species group: Homerus. Papilio Cassicus Lucas, 1852. Papilio Utopinus Salvin and Godman, 1868. Papilio Garamas. Gaia, 1829. Papilio Homerus Fabricius, 1793. Homerus swallowtail. Papilio Menacius. Hubner, 1819. Papilio Warsavicheri Hopfer, 1865. Subgenus: Cynoprinceps Hancock, 1983. Papilio bengetinus joycey and Talbot. 1923. Species group. Zoo thus Hancock. 1983. Papilio zoo thus Linnaeus. 1767. Asian zoo thus, or Chinese yellow swallowtail. Canadian Biodiversity Information Facility. P. Genus Papilio at Lepidoptera. Pro. GART checklist.